Now it's time for you to experiment at the cutting edge of technology yourselves over the next 25-30 minutes, because I'd like to join our very special machinery and equipment demonstrations from Dingley and IMA at our dedicated demonstration area, which is just outside the front of the Polo Club. We'll walk there together in a few seconds' time.
Two-man out indoor and one-man indoor, 24-volt battery supply, and it's got actuators for the drive and the lift. So there's absolutely no oil on this product. As I said at the beginning, it's a niche product and maybe something for the facilities management where they don't want the spillages on the floor surfaces. Unfortunately, we haven't got our full range here today. Our stock came in and we've sold it all, so that's good in some ways. So I just want to explain a little bit about Dingley, Middle East, and where we're going at the moment. Just under a year ago we formed the UAE company and took on some key members of staff to support me. Dingley in China are continuing to produce innovative new equipment to the market. The newest in the range, just announced yesterday or today, is the large articulated 44-meter booms that we'll be doing in diesel and hybrid. The nice thing about all our large booms from 36-meter, 41 metre, 44 metre, both in the telescopic and the articulated, they fit into a 40-foot container, which in today's, the cost of shipping today makes a real benefit for the customer. It's probably 10% of the cost of a Ro-Ro. So it's a real innovation that's allowed us to put these big pieces of equipment and fit them into a container. We've continued to develop our rough terrain scissor range, our electric and diesel options. We now offer from 12 metres right the way through to 32 metre on the rough terrain scissor platform range. And Dean's not here today, but he's placed an order and taken delivery of a 28 metre machine that's now currently being used in the UAE market. We are at this moment in time developing our footprint, and we're opening up in Saudi Arabia in the next 2 or 3 months to take advantage of what everyone's aware of, the major potential and growth that's going to happen in the KSA in the next 3 or 4 years. And we see that as the next step forward. So, if anyone has any questions for Dingley, anything you would like me to answer, I'll be more than happy to do so.
Can you tell us perhaps a little more about some of the safety features on the platform there? Because I know you're very keen on ensuring maximising safety.
Well, the thing about scissor lifts that people forget is that the scissor lift is a very, very safe piece of equipment. The only way you can really get into trouble by using this equipment is if you climb out of the platform or standing on the handrails because you've not used the right piece of equipment in the
balancing first. Something on the hand.
Yeah, that comes down to material handling, and it all forms part of the risk assessment of doing the job. So if you're taking equipment up there, if you can't fit it inside the platform, you really need to be looking at an attachment that some of the rental companies offer for material handling that goes onto the platform, so it's secure when it's being moved. But the scissor lift is one of the safest ways of gaining access. When you look at the boom lift, there is a lot more things to consider.
Much higher tipping risk, yeah.
And there's a bouncing risk as well when you're working at, even if you're transiting from one site to another. So we would always recommend that you wear a harness when you're in a boom.
Really?
Not necessarily on a scissor lift, unless the client or the contractor says that you must wear it on any mute. You get quite a lot of sites where they'll say if you're working height you need a harness. But we would say on a boom lift, absolutely every single time you move you should be wearing a harness. Even if you're moving it from point A to point B, you can have uneven ground. You've got big booms and they flick. And even at loads, if you're 2 meters off the ground, you can be quite easily flicked out of the platform if you're not restrained enough.
Like on these bits, do you have like a remote active remote control?
Well, what you have is, you'll see,
But from 2009, there was a company in Italy called Iteco. So we took over this company and we rebranded as a Emer Group. And we redesigned all the machines. Caesar lift, we start with 5 meter. 4x4 rough terrain are also available for construction companies. Coming back to the Spiders, which is our main product, we manufacture 4 models of the Spiders, 13, 15, 19 and 23. And December we are launching 26 meter. Next year we'll be launching 29 meter. So our focus is mainly on Spiders now. Spiders, you can have 3 choices: Honda GX390, you can have a Yanmar L100, or you can go with the lithium iron also. So the machine what you are seeing is the fastest moving in UAE. A lot of my friends are here who have used this machine and they have in their rental fleet. IMR 19 meter working height, Yanmar L100 power, as well as you can use with the AC also, with the AC socket. From last 32 years, we have manufactured these machines. We took over in 2009. So Emer is involved in the factory designing from last 13 years. And the main part of we are an industrial company. We cut, we bend, we paint, we assemble. We are not an assembler. We do from gear, except the battery and engine, we do everything by ourselves. So that's why we have a control over the quality. We have a control over prices also. I'm sure a lot of people are interested, the rental company, the prices. Mr. Nair is a technical manager and he will demonstrate the machines now. Yes.